Hello, everybody. One day I phoned my sister and I told her I have finished a book. And she says to me, "What book? And what was in the book?" So I saw she was interested that I make a review of the book I have read. It is The Enlightenment of the Greengage Tree by Shokoofeh Azar. And I find it a very heavy book to read, but it is a good and nice book. It is about a family in Iran. There are 5 members: the son, the 2 daughters, and the mama and the papa. And they are tired of the city of Tehran. There is war there, and they went to settle down in a village. And they wanted their peace and quiet, and to be a united and happy family. But then soon the military came and caught their son, Sorab, and then they put him in prison, and they would execute him. But my daughter told me, "Mom, stop, don't read. It is a very depressing book." But however, I wanted to read the pain of the mama at the loss of the son. I want to see how she processes, she copes with her pain at the loss of her son. Because I have lost my husband and I have grief, and I'm happy to see how another person works her grief out. So the book talks about the mama going crazy, and she went and walked in the forest for days and weeks. And then soon afterwards the papa got caught and sent to prison as well and executed. And I said, "Oh my God, the mama is so sad." But there was at a certain moment in the book a very nice story, the story of the daughter Beta, who fell in love madly and passionately in love with a young man in the village called Isa. Isa and Beta made love to each other for a very long time until he left her for another woman. And then there is again sadness. Beta doesn't know how to work her pain out, so she left her father, her mother, and she went to Tehran, to university, where she became an activist. Well, later she came back and she was turned into a mermaid. And that I found very nice, because I like mermaid story, where she became a very beautiful mermaid, and she was swimming in the pool made by her father. But then afterwards she went into the sea and lived under the sea, and then she was full of scales. She was not a human anymore. Even when she talks like a mermaid. But one day, when she came on the shore to meet her family, then she was raped by the people of Tehran, and there was violence, and she got killed and buried into the sand, and that made me very, very sad. So I find the book is a very sorrowful book. From one page to the next, it only gets worse and worse, until at the end of the book, the parents became very old, and then it was moment for them to die. And then they died. And then I was telling myself, when will the book be happy? It is all about war and death and sorrow. But then the very last chapter was very good because it talks about the 5 of them finally being united